Hi everyone, I'm Zach. I'm an author and a gamer, and I'm in my basement. It's Boomsday, the new Boomsday expansion launched. I've been streaming my video to God knows where. I have not been recording it. I'm pretty angry at myself. In case you missed it, I haven't opened my packs yet, but I wanted to craft a golden Dr. Boom, which is my top card. I do care about gold cards. It's stupid, and I know it, but I do. And Dr. Boom is a great gold card because he generates more gold cards, and he is awesome. So I crafted myself a golden Dr. Boom. I got a free, well, not free, nothing's free in this game, but in my Whiz-Bang, or in my bundle packs, I got a Whiz-Bang the Magnificent in gold as well, or Whiz-Bang the Wonderful. That was one of the golden legendaries I got, and I was pretty excited about that. Again, I don't know if that's random at all or not. This guy. Let me see. Whiz-Bang the Wonderful. Yeah, so I'm excited to have this guy as a gold legendary because that means that he'll make me entirely gold decks, and that's really cool. Again, maybe everyone who bought the bundles got this guy as a golden, and it's not special at all, but I was pretty happy with it. The other golden minion that the other golden legendary that I got for purchasing the 2 packs was this guy, subject number 9, the original Clever Girl. I am less excited about her because it looks like a robotic raptor in diapers, and drawing 5 secrets from your deck doesn't sound too great. Maybe, I don't know, maybe everyone's going to be like, oh, subject number 9 is a source of amazing decks, but I don't see it. But generally, I don't disenchant golden cards if I don't have them, because I never know if someday they'll be good or something like that. And as proof that I never disenchant any golden card that I get, I present to you. Oh, I was looking at standard cards. Yeah, there he is, Sky Captain Crag. Look at this guy. If you have a golden Sky Captain Crag, then you are really committed to keeping your golden cards, because that's the most dust-worthy card in the game, I think. And I pulled him out of a pack, and I still cannot bring myself to disenchant him because he is shiny and gold and precious. Alright, that's enough yammering about how I like gold cards. Time to open up some Dr. Boom. I have 133 packs to open. Let's see what I get. This will be heavily edited. That's a cool animation. Alright, Eternium Rover. I'm not going to read what the cards do because there's like 80 bajillion sites that will tell you what the cards will do, but I am excited about that for my new Dr. Boom deck. I wasn't so excited about it that I wanted 2 in a row, but, you know, we'll see. Okay, a little Faithful Lumi, a little Glowtron. Alright. So I have 4 1-cost minions and a cruddy Paladin card that turns everyone into 1. So, off to a good start. This is going very well. Alright. I like the card that summons Treants. Fireworks Tech. That's pretty exciting. I like that, but I think it's basically made to work with those little goblin bombs. So this could use some work in the algorithm. You know, I'd be okay if my packs didn't contain duplicates yet. You know, I'm going to wind up with some duplicates, but... Alright, what is this? Spider Bomb. That's the first card we ever saw from the set. The one that, you know, kills things when it dies, and it's magnetic. So, bunch of commons. Alright. I'm realizing now as I make this video, it's going to be a nightmare to edit. But, oh well. Cybertech Chip. Give your minions death rattle, add a random mech to your hand. I'm not sure how good that is, but we'll see. Let's discover a secret card. I just genuinely don't understand. Maybe I'm bad at this game. I probably am bad at this game. Ooh. Oh. So... my first golden and my first epic, and it's a juicy Psych Melon, which will probably be used in big combo decks or something. Crawler, Skater Box. Okay, this is a pretty good pack. 2 golden epics in one pack is pretty dang good. Summon a random minion with cost equal to your hand size. I don't know how much of a thing Handmage is going to be, but that's pretty cool. And another Micro Tech controller. Those microbots are everywhere. Alright, so that was a good pack. Pretty excited about that one. Makes up for the 4/1/1 and the Shrink Ray. 1 drops in the Shrink Ray. That's a legendary. That's the legendary in your first 5 packs. Okay, save for last. Nice. All right, it's the Paladin spell, so that's cool. All right. It's very hard for me because normally I'm just like bing, 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 bing. You know, give me something good, but that doesn't make for good viewing. All right, so that's an epic. I'm building suspense. Attending Tauren, who summons treants. I like the Lab Recruiter. I like the return of Gang Up. Alright. Oh, and the Reckless Experimenter, who basically turns all of your Death Rattle minions into spells. That's pretty cool. A lot of Microtech controllers. I like the Demonic Project. I think that's going to be fun for countering some of these crazy combo decks. Alright, so that's a rare and an epic. Alright, we go there. Galvanizer. Pretty good one. And another Juicy Psych Melon. Excellent. I did not plan on playing Druid, but, you know. I do have a lot of Juicy Psych Melons. And this guy who summons adjacent minions seems pretty interesting. Let me see. Alright. Nothing special in that pack. They can't all be special. They can't all have 2 golden epics. Maybe I'm just not going to edit this video. Maybe I'm just going to throw up and be like, is anyone patient enough to watch me unbox 130 packs of cards? And then YouTube will be like, no, that is boring and you should not have uploaded that video. I'll be like, well, says you, YouTube. I've seen some of the weird stuff on you. Let's turn this volume down a little bit. Alright. And I like the squirrel. I like that there's a squirrel to be had. Violet Haze. Add 2 random death metal. Like, basically draw 2 cards that you didn't put in your deck. So the rare here is Meteorologist. For each 1 card in your hand, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. Again, I just don't know how much mage, hand is going to be a thing. I have a deck that I always try to make work that's like a Reno Jackson, ooh, epic. It's like a Reno Jackson, Ice Lich Jaina kind of thing, and maybe some of these hand cards will be good in that, because it usually has a pretty full hand, but we'll see. Omega Medic, oh, that's the one that heals you for 10 if you have 10 mana crystals, so that's pretty cool. And what do we got here? Oh, it's the C4M Bomber, the one who puts cards in other people's decks that blow them up. So I'm excited about that. Alright. Oh, I opened my rare earlier. Again, it's the Cybertech chick. Okay. Oh, 2 rares here. So the Doubling Imp is kind of interesting. Gives you 4/4 for 3 mana. That's kind of interesting. I like this Steel Rager. I'm not gonna lie. I like that it's a mech, but I also like that it takes the kind of Rager template that they're always pushing and makes it useful because it has Rush. So I don't think it's gonna define anything, beyond Arena, but I like it. I like that they did that because the Rager cards that have been out there seem kind of like a waste. Topsy Turvy is going to be a really interesting spell. I think they should have just named it As If Priest Wasn't Obnoxious Enough, because Priest is going to be really freaking obnoxious with this card. Alright, so Necrium Blade, that's pretty good. Rocket Boots, and my Venomizer. Make everything poisonous. Alright. Alright, where's the big one? Where's the big one? Okay, we got 1 rare. It's a 40 dust pack. Bomb toss. That's supposed to be pretty good. So this Bronze Gatekeeper, the biggest question I have about Bronze Gatekeeper is why does that, like, you know, like rookie mech bot or whatever it is exist if you're going to do this one? Because the other one is, you know, 2 mana for this without taunt and just seems so profoundly useless that I don't get it. But that's why I'm not a game designer. Someone else does a better job. So another Meteorologist. Spring Rocket. Battlecry, deal 2 damage. That's pretty cool. That's not bad. Alright, so we get the Golden Commons. It's just one of those generic War Gear cards that, you know, I'll probably throw in a deck early on because I'm like, hey, it's gold. And I'm dumb like that. And then later on I'll take out for something better. Alright. So, where's the big one? Okay, so it's another 40 dust pack. These Goblin Bombs, I just, I don't know, maybe someone's going to put them in their deck, but it seems kind of silly. If you use that Flarp's Bazooka thing that, like, makes your minions come out of your deck and attack someone, and you have Goblin Bombs in your deck, will your 0 attack Goblin Bombs attack someone? It's just a question. Eternium Rover. Right. This Celestial Emissary one is kind of interesting. I think in an Elemental deck it could be pretty good. You know, when you combine it with like an AoE spell, I think it's interesting and decent. I like the Rusty Recycler because they're so clearly going for a Wally ripoff, and I wish they had an Eve ripoff as well. Alright, so there's my one rare in this pack. Demonic Project, Kaboom Bot. Yeah, this upgradable frame bot. Like, why do you exist if that other bronze thing is there that has a big shield? Like, what's the point of this mech? Test Subject. Test Subject will be interesting when you have those cards that let you, like, let you trigger a Death Rattle. I don't know if Priest has any of those, but ways that you could trigger that Death Rattle and kind of duplicate your spells. Alright, so it's there. Alright. Summon a random minion, a copy of a random minion from your hand with Eureka. Okay, that's interesting. This Whirly Glider that summons a Goblin Bomb. Even that, to me, makes more sense than just having the Goblin Bomb. Deal 6 damage to this minion when it's... Okay, so basically the wounded War Master or whatever he is, only it's a mech, and it's a dinosaur. Ooh. There he is, Phlebotomous Floop. So, that's cool. That's a good legendary. And an epic too. Ah, it's a juicy Psych Melon. I'm so glad. And another Eternium Rovers. I wanted this Eternium Rover for my warrior deck, and I think I'm set. I think I have enough now. Gonna speed things up a little bit here, because the suspense is probably dying. Everyone's probably like, this is really boring. And also my furnace kicked in. It's like 90 degrees out, and my furnace is running, so I'm so glad I switched to a hot water heater. And you'd think I was going to edit that out. You'd think he's not going to have commentary about his home heating system in his video. And it would be better if I did, but I'm not going to. Alright, Extra Arms. Okay, that's an interesting one. The one that the pre-spell that lets you duplicate your pre-spells. Generally, I think golden spells aren't as good as golden minions, but hey, shiny, shiny. I like those animations. Alright. Isn't there like a puzzle set, too, for this expansion? Let's check that out. So there's the Paladin Annoyo module that should be kind of interesting. Give the leftmost minion in your hand +2/+2. Maybe for zoo decks. That could be interesting. And I like this mech that drops a mech. I think that's pretty neat. cloning device. Yep, again, all pretty interesting. What's the brainstormer do? 1 health for each spell in your hand. That's fairly interesting too. Oh, I like the Mulch Muncher. That's cool. I like the piloted Reaper too. It's kind of like they took the old Reapers and said, what if they weren't quite so overpowered? What if they had to take a card out of your hand instead of just giving you a bonus 2-drop? And I mean, the downside is it costs you a card, and the upside is it's never going to be one of those Doomsayers popping out of there. So yeah, I was just talking about how worthless this card is, and now I got a gold one. And I think that unless I am very wrong about the way Constructed is going to go, I will literally never use that card. But I cannot disenchant it until I get 3 of them, because it is gold. I'm excited about Mechanical Whelp. It's a silly card, but I'm excited about it. I got to know those Paladin Glowbots that everyone's so excited about. The 1/3 that's also magnetic. Oh, Brainstormer Golden, that's good. Security Rover, all necessary for my standard Dr. Boom mech. Oh, Necromechanic, the one that makes your death rattles trigger twice. That one's interesting. Combine it with the Kanga Mechbot or whatever, and you get 2 baby Joey Roo things. Alright. Weapons Project. The ultimate counter to any weapon out there. Mecharoo. Yep. Alrighty. What else we got going on here? The Pogo Hopper is, it's interesting. I want to like it. I want it to be a good card. And I don't believe that it is. But I'll probably try something. Ooh, that card. The Dino-Matic. It flings explosives at your opponents. Ah, Mr. Flark. Okay, so that's probably one of the more... Oh, very cool. EMP hour. The Destroy Mech, I think, is going to be pretty powerful. It's nice that they just included the counter right in the set. Master Flark is one of the legendaries I haven't been looking forward to it as much, but, you know, still pretty cool. So if you care about how my writing is going, it's going fairly well. I'm very excited about the new outlining technique. It's definitely helping me write faster. Ooh. Ooh, I like the animation on that Glowtron. That's pretty cool. So, you know, it's not like new Hearthstone expansions particularly help my writing, but I am doing pretty good about choose a friendly minion, sort of fun. Interesting. I'm doing pretty good about sticking with my routine. I went on vacation for a week, and I was writing, but I was writing for a project for my kids that I'm excited about. But, you know, I'm not ready to share with anyone. It wasn't progress on Dragonfired. But when aside from the vacation, I've been pretty steadily cranking out a good 600 to 700 words a day, and that's brought me up through. I'm almost done chapter 4 in a month. So I'm going to share about how I'm tracking my progress and how I'm trying to, you know, keep everyone updated with it, and hopefully that'll be interesting. But that'll be another video after I have opened up all these amazing cards. So this is the part where, like, you just start to see the same cards over and over and over again, although the Spark Engine is new. And again, I usually pretty quickly, blah, 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 just open up. But, you know, I'll try to give you a little pause. I don't know the right way to make an exciting deck opening or a pack opening video. I am excited about Omega Assembly, though. I think that one's a pretty cool warrior card and a must-have in my warrior mech deck, which I should be calling my mech warrior deck since mech warrior flows off the tongue and has since I was a kid. Replicating Menace. That one's interesting. The Mechano Egg. I don't know what to do with the Mechano Egg. Maybe if I had Topsy-Turvy in my Paladin deck, I'd be all over it because I could just, you know, flip it out into an 8/8. But obviously a Paladin doesn't, and it just seems like it's a big silence target. And then people are like, you can buff it, and I'm like, oh, then their silence can do twice as much. So I don't know. Maybe in one of those decks where you like an old Grimy Goons deck. At the end of your turn, reduce the cost of a random minion in your hand by 7. Holy smokes. That's pretty cool. She's not so much a minion as an investment. Going to invest in some Dream Petals. And if you can protect her, I mean, man, you really get your value out of that. So, that could be cool. Another Mechano Egg and dinosaurs. Crystology I want to like, but I just really cannot get excited about. I'm sure someone's going to construct some insane deck where they're pulling, you know, 1-drops out and, oh, isn't this great, or you forgot about this minion, but honestly, a couple of 1-attack minions just doesn't seem that good to me. Again, what do I know? You know, but probably my first game is going to be a game where Crystology and the Dinosaur Egg destroy me. Oh, Golden Omega Medic. That's pretty cool. Ooh, I like that animation too. Another EMP operative. Totally necessary in this high mech environment. So I saw links. I didn't look at them online, but some people are already posting like pro decks, and I just want to know how that's possible since the set has been available for approximately 6 hours at this point. I don't know. Some people are just way too good. What else is new? 130 packs is like a lot of opening, isn't it? I don't know if I'm gonna... Part of me is like, well, see, that's why you speed up the video, you know, to get through it really fast. But the other part, it says anyone who's been watching this for as long as I've been going is probably not in it for the instant gratification. All right, two. Oh yeah, the one that summons 2 Annoyatrons. That one's pretty interesting. So I just opened the regular bundle, and now I'm into the Mega Mechanical Bundle or whatever. And Blight Nozzle Crawler. Oh, I like the animation, the way those little needles kind of move around. That's pretty cool. That's why I like the golden cards, is they move. If they didn't move, I wouldn't appeal the way that they do, but they really do. Alright, the Menacing Nimbus. Alright, we got an epic here. Yeah, Star Aligner. If you control 3 minions with 7 health, deal 7 damage to all enemies. That's an interesting one. I don't know. Someone's going to figure out a way to make those work really well, and it's going to be totally sick. Oh, Golden Omega Assembly. So that's a great card to be gold. I'm very excited about that. Not because the animation is particularly special, but because it generates golden mechs. So it's going to generate 1 or 3 golden mechs, you know, when I cast it. That's a cool one. Ooh. Another Astromancer. Mechanical Whelp. I have a lot of these Kaboom bots. I think that's going to be another, you know, like every set there's 1 or 2 cards that just, you know, you can't stop getting them. So far, Celestial Emissary and my old friend the Eternium Rover definitely fall within that category. I just want to say, if you're still watching this, I really admire your persistence. I would not watch this much of someone opening packs. I would be like, I need to go do this. I need to be opening my own packs or writing my book or anything else. So thank you. Thank you for staying with me, theoretical internet person. It means a lot that I can pretend you exist. I like the Bulldozer. I think that's a fun card. And I like the Dendrologist too. I just wish, or I hope there's more ways in the future to get treants. The Dead Ringer. See, this is way better than the one that lets you discover Death Rattle cards because, you know, it's, you know, you get something that you chose. You probably get that. Ooh, the Boom Ship. I don't know if that goes in the same deck with Dr. Boom. I don't. But I like it. It clearly goes in big warrior decks. In big warrior control decks. It's definitely a candidate, so that's exciting. Oh, the Boom Ship and Bulldozer. I think it may have answered my own question. It's not going to be a good deck. But if you could ever pull that off, if you could ever, you know, like, drop a couple of Bulldozers. Brainstormer. Obviously for the big mage. Now I got 2 golden ones of those, so that's pretty cool. Apparently that's another one of those dust candidates that it's just going to come up over and over and over again. You're probably recognizing some patterns. The Dynomatic. Again, very excited about the Dynomatic. My little streaming program says I'm streaming, and I don't know where I'm streaming to. So, academic espionage. So if I'm ignoring your chat, it's because I have no idea that you're talking to me, and I apologize for that. Academic espionage is the one where you can shuffle 10 cards into your deck. That's pretty exciting. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited about that. I don't think the whole Burgle Rogue works yet, but I'm hoping that card will make it so it does, because I love the concept. All right, Crystal Smith Kangor. If you combine him with Crystology, he is still awful. It's true, and you know it. I'm glad he wasn't gold. Yeah, I just don't. I don't know. Like, Forbidden Healing is in Wild now, so you know, there's Lay on Hands. Now it heals for 16. There's that Genie. Now she heals for 6. You know, if you've got a lot of lifesteal, it seems okay, but I don't know. It's just for, I guess, a deck architect type I haven't really thought about much yet. But hey, it works with Crystology. So, Paladin was my first big class. It was the first class I got golden. I think the first golden epic I crafted was the Tyrion. So, you know, I like Paladin. I just don't think there's a lot of exciting stuff for it in this particular expansion. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. Academic espionage. I need my in order to get my 500 win golden heroes. The ones I need left are Rogue and Mage and Warrior, though. So I'm trying to find opportunities to play those classes. Loose Specimen deals 6 damage randomly split among other friendly minions. So it's great if you don't have any other minions, and otherwise, I hope they have death rattles. Oh, maybe with Goblin Bombs. That could be interesting. Yeah, because it's a beast. Ooh, there's some synergy there. I'm just going to say that the Crazed Chemist, I know she's supposed to look like she just drank this blue potion and she's holding it out to you, but at this resolution, she just looks like she has a beard or a 5 o'clock shadow. And her head looks too big for her body. And I generally love Hearthstone art, but I just find everything about the art on the Crazed Chemist to be disconcerting and awful. So, not that if you have a beard and long hair, or I'm not trying to say anything about anyone. It's not. I don't think that's what they were going for. I don't think that that's what they meant it to look like, and it looks like they did a poor job. Not like Prismatic Lens, which just looks awesome. That's a weird card. Ooh. Oh, Omega Agent. I'm excited about that one. So I'm sure this is why you watch my Hearthstone videos, is to hear me critique the art. I think that's what most people are interested in Hearthstone videos. It's not how they play. It's not how good the cards are. It's you want someone to critique the artwork and the animation. I'm getting a lot of epic cards, which I'm really okay with. Sephorium Bomber. She needs that that chained elephant that lets you shuffle more copies of cards into decks. Alright, so we're more than halfway through. I'm feeling pretty good about the cards I've gotten so far. I've got a lot of Beakered Lightning. A lot of dupes. I mean, that's the way it always is. Secret Plan remains useless. Mechano Egg remains not so great. Another Galvanizer is nice. Those are definitely going into my rockin' Dr. Boom deck. Crazed Chemist just looks creepy. Pogo Hopper still useless. So that was, yeah. You know, like most packs you get are like that. It's like, well, it's 40 dust. You know, I have all these cards. Every so often you pull out a second golden Blight Nozzle Crawler with its amazing needle animations. Ah, oh, you can see the ooze dripping off it. Yeah, I mean, it just makes up for it. Alright. There's all these little common cards that I'm kind of ignoring that really seem like they're just in there to make Big Mage a thing. Ooh, a Golden Mulch Muncher. Now with the animation, I can kind of see that it's like a hippo? I don't know, it's still hard to tell what it's supposed to be. So I want Mulch Munchers and that Living Mana card. I think that's going to be the ultimate combo, where you make a lot of treants and then they all die. And then you drop that guy. Ectomancy. Summon copies of all demons you control. Could be interesting. With the demon that does 1 damage to everyone, if you had 1 or 2 of those out there and cast that, it could be pretty cool. So the extra arms is interesting because it's, you know, gives you lots of buffs. What? Yes! Yeah! Alright, so that's a golden legendary, and it's a good one because it summons copies of minions in your deck. So obviously it's going to summon golden copies of the minions in your deck. So that's cool. I'm excited about that. I don't think it's a great card, but now I have to play it. And Topsy-Turvy. So that was cool. Alright. Is Mech Hunter going to be a thing? I don't know. The problem with the Hunter class is that when you say Mech Hunter, I think it's someone who hunts mechs, not necessarily a hunter that is playing mechs. You know? Like maybe it needs a lot of EMP shots or whatever. Woo. Faithful Lumi. I don't know about that test subject. Ooh, Golden Omega Agent. That's a cool one. And another epic. Augmented Elic. That's the one I was talking about that shuffles the stuff in. So this is a good pack. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah. Let's see, what else can I talk to you guys about? Summon 2 Golden Treants. Bulldozer. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about the writing and how it's going. I am trying to work on some short fiction as well to kind of distribute to my list, and then, you know, in between publishings. And if I can get enough short stories put together, I could release an anthology someday, which would be fun. And I have a fun idea for a short story that will star a bit character from Orconomics and include a character from Dragonfire, both of whom are very, very minor. I don't want to get anyone excited and think it's like a, you know, amazing prequel or something like that, but it could be interesting. And it would be set between Son of a Lich and Dragonfire. It is just super hot here tonight. Robot squirrel. Ooh, what do we got? Ooh, a golden security rover. So, didn't think that was that good a card, but now I have to play it because it's golden. And it makes golden cards. I do like the Rusty Recycler with its combination of taunt and life steal and Wally lookingness. Alright, what do we got here? It's an epic. Another Omega Agent. So, Omega Agent is very, very interesting. I think it's going to be a fun one to play. Been watching that Kiperian, that guy with the beard, and who's a pretty famous Hearthstone player. And he loves Omega Agent. He keeps on raving about it. So I'm excited that I have a full set of them now. Whoop, the doop. Necrium Vial. Trigger a friendly minion's death rattle twice. So, Sylvanas and Wild, anyone? It's only 11 mana for a double. For a double mind control. OP. I like the Necrium Blade. I want Death Rattle Rogue. It's another one where I just want Death Rattle Rogue to be a thing. There are all these great rogue archetypes that I really want to play, and I've just never been able to make them work, and I don't see other people making them work terribly well on the ladder either. So I'm kind of hoping some of these things will work out. But I think the new Rogue Legendary, she just doesn't seem that good. You know, I think she's too expensive for her stat line. And a random Death Rattle means that it could be something lame like, you know, discovering a loot hoarder and drawing a card. Ooh, Floop's Glorious Goop. Whenever a minion dies this turn, gain 1 mana crystal this turn only. So that's pretty sick. With Token Druid. We're getting some thunder here. Woo! That's an interesting one. A 1/3 that deals 5 damage to your hero and gains 5 armor. I would think that would be good in Priest. And I mean, maybe, I guess, if you're going to be, you know, like, healing a lot with your Paladin, then it could work. Alright, so I got a thunderstorm coming in and a dog who is freaking out about the aforementioned thunderstorm, so I'm going to try to make it through these last 30 packs for you. Really, really patient viewer. See? Ooh, a bulldozer. But I don't know. If the dog is panicking and waking the children... Electra Storm Surge. So she was the first legendary revealed, I think, and she's really good. I'm excited about her. And Weaponized Pinata is just fun. If I had all the dust in the world, I'd make those gold because, you know, legendary minions pop out of them. But I also think it's going to suck. I mean, it's just not that good a card. So, Cloakscale Chemists. There's a new race in Hearthstone that never heard of before, the Chameleon people, but that's exciting. Stealth and Divine Shield. I don't know, it's like an Annoyatron without the taunt. It needs buffs, but it could work. And then there's the Crazed Chemist again. She is awful. Genuinely awful. Actually, you know, the more I think about it, the more I like the look of that. Oh, about time we get a gold one of those. The more I like to look at that cloak scale chemist in some rogue decks. That could be interesting with like Bloodlust or the weird blue bearded chemist person that I just opened up. You know, where you could give him a bonus attack in rogue and then you know, make a nice trade. Interesting. So I thought about that. The two shaman legends. The interesting about them is that they don't work together at all. I mean, yes, you could use her and make the shaman legendary spell cast twice, but what would be the point? Like, you know, it's not like they're worth more each time. It's not like Evolve where the cost goes up. It's just randomized. So you'd be like, randomize it and then randomize it again. But it's just as likely that you'd like the first set of cards you got more. So that was kind of interesting. Like, there's nothing else where it absolutely just like works against it. It sounds like I have a kiddo in need of help, so we're gonna stop. All right, and we're back. My kiddos are all taken care of. My wife has it handled. We're in a good spot. Let's rock. All right, 21 packs left to see what amazing cards await. Ooh, a spark drill. That's... I like the animation. It's cool. I don't think the card is very good at all. But I like the animation. I mean, in Arena, I'm sure that'll be the best choice at some point. Astral Rift. I'm hurrying because I don't know how long I'm going to have power and internet. Ooh. Another meteorologist. Another prismatic lens. Alright. I feel like that card is just going to be messed up. I don't know. It's one of those cards that I look at and I say, someone's going to figure out how to just absolutely wreck me with it, and I don't even know how yet. And then I will copy them. Ooh, we got the Master Cloner. That's pretty cool. Alright. Necromechanic. Oh, Microtech Controller. So she summons robots, but Dr. Boom says he gives all your robots rush, or your mechs rush, whether or not you summon them. It's not like they get the battle cry to get rush, so maybe. I don't think it's impressive enough to make it into my deck. Wouldn't even be considering it. I mean, just tell me it doesn't look like she's just needs a shave. It's just, and again, nothing against anyone, but I don't think that's the look they were going for. A little specimen. I think those loose specimens are going to have to go in my Boom Master Flark deck, where I'm just going to summon a heck of a lot of Goblin Bombs and then destroy them. So there's my third prismatic lens. I'm glad I like it so much. And my third loose specimen. And my 50th Microtech controller. But you know what? I got a free Dr. Boom, which I crafted into a golden Dr. Boom. And I got some other stuff that I think is pretty good. So I'm not in any position to complain. This has been some pretty good packs. I definitely am going to get some dust. I don't know what I'll craft with that dust. I find it's best to sit back a little bit and see where the meta goes, because, you know, I've got my initial burst of what I want to get, but couple spider bombs. Yeah, I mean, I think those goblin bombs are interesting as long as all the other mechs you pay are magnetic. But if you do, and especially like when you get the goblin bombs or the one that makes it poisonous, you can set yourself out to turn them into removal that also damages your opponent. So very interesting. So there's the beryllium nullifier. I might throw one in my Dr. Boom deck just to say I did, but I've heard a lot of people say it's not very good, and I'm kind of inclined to agree. Woo! Awesome. All right, so that's it. That is a lot of packs. I could buy and open some more, but I think you've watched enough. I'm gonna just let's just craft all the extras and see how much dust I can pull out of it. So I have 1405 before this, and I just, oh my gosh, I just crafted enough dust to get myself another golden legendary. I don't have to think about what I want to do. So I'm gonna make a deck and play a game right away, and I'll post that as a separate video, and we'll go from there. But thank you for watching the pack opening video. You are a trooper if you made it this far, or if you skipped all the way to the end. Either way, I appreciate it. If you like this video, let me know. If it bored you to tears, let me know. Either way, just like, comment, share, or dislike, or react however you want. Just let me know if you want to see more videos like this. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Have a good one.